What's good, Two Times Crew? It's your boy, Two Times Marco, aka Big Two Times. Big Two Times, man. The one and only Big Two Times. The biggest Two Times. But yeah, man, I have not said that in so long, yo. No cap. Like, it feel like a year, but it ain't been that long. But it's been like 6 months, yo, since I've dropped a YouTube video. So I dropped a video in general, bro. But don't get it twisted though, you feel me? I'm on Kick now, you feel me? I've been streaming on Kick. I'm gonna put my Kick down low, you feel me? Y'all go follow my Kick over there. And we do reactions every day. We at nighttime we get litty with it, you feel me? But yeah, man, but look, man, I miss y'all, no cap. I've been gone for 5 to 6 months. You might be asking, Two Times, where you been for the past 5 to 6 months? Man, I've been enjoying life, you feel me? Enjoying life, you feel me? I done came to God, you feel me? Life been good for 5 to 6 months. It's been a great 5 to 6 months, for real, man. And like, I owe it all to God, you feel me? It's a big blessing to be where I am, for real. But listen, man, it's just so crazy, like, I really miss y'all, for real. I hope y'all miss me. No cat, did y'all miss me? Because I miss y'all, for real. And I definitely been thinking about y'all, but it's like, just the videos, it's just like, I gotta switch things up, you feel me? I gotta switch things up. And as y'all see, I got something special for y'all. I got something special for y'all boys, no cap, man. As you can tell by the title already, Adam 22 and his little shorty, y'all know the little P.O.M. star he got. They got married, and she already back into the action. She back doing movies and scenes. So he brought her onto the podcast, onto the podcast to talk about it publicly. If you can just look at this picture right here, just look at him, bro. He look dead. He don't look happy. He don't look happy at all. There's no, and listen, listen. Listen, before we even get into this video, for real, man, listen. When I got these glasses on, just know it means we getting for real. Hey, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the kid. Subscribe to the Two Times Crew. Join the Two Times family, you feel me? Y'all ain't even my followers. Y'all ain't even supporters. Y'all my family, you feel me? Y'all all family. We all locked in for L. We locked in for L. Locked in for L. Y'all know that, man. Okay then. But look, man, we finna tee up, man. And listen, before we get into this video, the girl Lena, whatever, bro, we just gonna call her P.O.M. So P.O.M., bro, whatever the dude was, the dude made a video talking about them. So hey, man, and talking about him too. I'm gonna show y'all the video after this, you feel me? But listen, man, we finna jump right into it. Like I said, make sure y'all enjoy the video. Hey, if y'all want to see more of these, and if y'all got some videos y'all want me to react to, my Discord link is down below. Make sure y'all join the Discord and let's get into it. Let's do it, man. Without further ado, yay!
No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And guys, never say that I don't give you what you want. You've all been talking about it. You all want to hear it. I got the one and only one of the plug, my wife, on the podcast to talk.
And we already 14 seconds into it, and I just like, we got a long way to go, yo. It's just so crazy. Listen, yo. He really sold. He sold. He's really, he's not even, this ain't even, like, you might as well not even do the podcast no more, bro. Like, if you doing this for views, bro, it's sad. It's sad what people do for the views, bro. Because, bro, there's no way you can be happy. My dog, you got married, and she's already back to working within a month. You got married a month ago. Listen, I don't know if y'all hearing. We're not talking about dating, girlfriend, boyfriend talking. We talking about marriage. Ring on the finger. With a black dude. That's even...
Talk about recent events.
I'm laughing because I'm thinking about how like I'd probably never come on the podcast again, but if I have another guy, so now I'm allowed to come on the podcast.
You thought you were never going to come on the podcast again?
I mean, it's just like, you know, no one wants the Lena the Plug interview, but then someone else, and now it's like, oh, she needs an interview.
Okay, you did an adult scene with someone else.
I mean, but it's like...
An adult scene. Bro, you saying that don't make it no better, bro. Your wife fucked with another dude. He enjoyed it. The other dude enjoyed it. Come on, bro. And if this is about money, ho, you need to. Ooh. This is, I can't.
And when I think about it, I'm like, okay, cool.
Well, when you were in your like mom TikTok era, probably that wasn't going to be the thing that made me like, okay, let's get her on. I had you on here what, a year and a half ago with Flacco?
Yeah, I can't remember why we did that.
Just give you a little press.
Yeah.
Get some stuff out there.
I feel more comfortable if he was here. I feel really like uncomfortable with the fact that it's just you and I, and we're going to talk about this in front of my brother-in-law, Josh.
He's not paying attention. He's not even in here.
Oh, he left.
No,
Thank God. I was
done.
like, oh, Josh is in here.
Don't put Josh on blast.
I just feel uncomfortable.
No, but this might actually be the first time that you and I have been on this podcast together, just you and I, right?
Yeah, it is the first time.
That's great.
Also, we got married.
We did get married.
That didn't constitute me coming on here, but this event did.
It seems like an afterthought.
It don't even
after
seem
last
like
week.
Yeah.
Not like actually, but in terms of content.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even really talk about the marriage that much on here because it just seemed like it was so nice. It was great. The
Do
honeymoon
you feel
was
different? Because everyone's like, do you feel different now? I'm like, absolutely not. It's, it's the exact same.
We made it official. We had a nice party with the friends and family and everything.
Went on the honeymoon.
But it's like, it's not like the rules changed. It's not like, oh, like we're going to do things differently now.
No,
we're married.
We already have the house, the kid, you know.
Yeah, we did most of the serious stuff.
That's even worse. You got a kid, bro. A kid in this new generation. Soon as she get to middle school, soon as she get to first grade, them just already on TikTok. Oh, I know your mommy's up. You want them and your daddy's up. He. Man, oh, y'all are the dumbest couple in the world.
In advance.
Y'all ain't
And we
even
were just like,
powerful.
all right, I guess we should just do this too. Let's finish up. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, I guess. So, okay, this...
I became a sperm donor with Cryos, and I made $780 each month.
Is that how you were able to get in?
This is the first thing that I thought might be useful for us to lay out, is let's lay out the chronological order of how the idea of you even working with other people became a thing. Because I have a memory of maybe 6 months ago where you said something like, do you really think that we're going to go our whole lives without ever sleeping with other people? And in the context of like, I think we were talking about swinging at first.
Yeah, I mean, because people don't really know this about you and I, but you just mentioned it on the podcast, so now I can talk about it.
Okay.
We had a threesome early in our relationship with another guy, and that was just like, we went out, we partied, we had like a really fun, hot sexual experience, and we were always kind of down for like a little bit of freaky things, you
There
know?
was like 2 or 3 other people in the
Like,
room
just watching us.
who like were not there to see us, but they just happened to be in the room because we're all just hanging out. This was back in the Adam and Lena party era that didn't really last that long. And at that time, to be totally honest, you were pretty much a random girl to me.
Yeah.
We didn't have any kind of like
We went to
emotional
emo night.
connection. Oh my god.
That's where we were in our lives. We went to emo night, okay?
Shout out emo night. And I've always been somebody who, throughout my life, there's been a bunch of different times where me and my homie might a girl together. Always enjoyed it with you that night, but then once we started to actually get closer and closer to like dating, it became like, no, we're not talking about that anymore.
We literally never talked about it again, and then you talked about it on the podcast. the
We
other
maybe
day.
didn't talk about it for like 5-6 years.
Yeah.
What?
And
the
then all of a sudden,
I mean, also my friend went on to date the guy for a really long time, so that's probably also why we didn't talk about it.
that is a good point, yeah.
But like, okay, when I think about that version of us and the version of us that isn't always going to do, who's just very into sex and likes to try fun and new experiences, I was just like, are we really never going to have an experience like that, even off camera, ever again?
And what spurred that conversation, I think, was the fact that we had multiple different couples on Plug Talk where either they were into the swinging thing or they just did with other people separately and stuff. And slowly it started to seem like well, maybe this rule is kind of arbitrary.
Well,
Bro, this man don't look happy, bro. Look at him. There's just no way you can literally sit. This can't be real. I'm telling you, there's no way. There's just no way, bro. Dude is not human, bro. No man in their life would ever.
I think for us, it was also seeing those couples and seeing how turned on they got by having those sexual experiences with other people, which we had a lot in our relationship. When we would bring girls in, like, I would be so much more into you after and you'd be into me. It was like seeing your partner enjoying someone else's hot, it turns you on. So it's like, I feel like that is sort of like more off for me because I've just gotten so used to it a little bit.
Exactly. That is the problem with us. Yeah.
Like, what I feel like you would think it's hot to watch me have sex with someone else, because we already know you think it's hot. We did it once.
But that was like, my is in your mouth and he's in your vagina.
Yeah, I'm not saying you DP'd me, but like.
Right, but I'm just saying it's not like I was sitting in the corner, because there's a whole narrative.
I don't think you're a cuck. Are you gonna go with this?
Well, it does seem kind of stupid to deny.
Okay, so there's the cuck thing is different because cucks are supposed to be weak and
They're humiliated.
they want to be
Yes.
made to feel lesser, and I don't think that that's you. I think that there's like the more swinging side of things where it's like you are turned on by your wife enjoying someone, and then she comes back to you, and you.
Why does she keep saying your wife? You don't have a wife, dude. You literally don't have a girl, bro. Like, you have nothing no more. You don't have no podcast. You don't have no jumper. You're non-existent in this life, bro. Like,
You guys enjoy your own personal sexual experiences more with each other because she did that.
Right, but I mean, you have barely even done the thing that you're kind of inferring, which is like me going and fucking another girl and then just like telling you about it. Because the one time, I think it was only one time on Plug Talk where you woke up and you were sick as a dog, and so you couldn't come to set that day, but it was a girl. Shout out Alva J. Everybody sign up on onlyplugtalk.com.
Everyone thinks I have beef with her now because she did this. I don't.
No. Onlyplugtalk.com if you want to see the scene. But me and Alva J, we did a scene while you were at home sick as a dog, and you didn't want to see it afterwards. You were actually a little.
Before you left the house, I was in bed. I remember I was like, okay, go do the scene. Don't tell me how it went when you come back, and I don't want to see any clips from it. Yeah.
Which is interesting, because when you came back from doing this scene the other day, I wanted to hear about it. And
A lot.
I wanted to know what I was going to find out. I wanted to know, like, what's the most extreme thing that happened? How did it play out? That's more like me wanting to, like, manage whatever the fallout might have been, more so than, like, trying to avoid. I don't know. Like, why did you not want to
text Adam
see it?
after the scene. I don't even tell him the scene's done. I'm just like, do you want anything from Dave's Hot Fried Chicken? I just like act like it didn't happen.
That is true, yeah. But okay, so we've had, I don't know, maybe 200 threesomes over the year. That was our rough estimate. Maybe like almost 100 on Plug Talk, plus a bunch in our private life, plus a bunch for your OnlyFans. And yeah, I don't know. Over time, we did just kind of start to sort of have that conversation. And at first, I think we considered the idea of like swinging on camera. And then that kind of seemed.
And you always suggested guys I would never want to fuck.
Yeah, that probably
It was always unfair trade.
intentional on my part. Yeah, probably. But I don't know. Like, it just kind of seemed like, well, if you are going to do it for the first time, we should roll it out in a way that actually is as exciting as possible.
Yeah, I mean, I was never really thinking about like a rollout per se, and then I also like I knew it was going to be a big deal just because, you know, outside of you, I have a pretty big adult fan audience, and they literally every single comment on anything I post is like, do a scene with the BBC, do a scene with whatever, this person, black, whatever. So I.
she's not slick. We know you really don't like this man. There's just no way. You ain't even say light skin. You ain't even say. You said straight for the BBC. That's all she could think and talk about. That's it. She don't even. Bro. You telling me you've been dating this girl this whole time, and as soon as y'all get married, now she's ready to go try the BBC? Adam.
Knew that my fans were going to be excited, but and I knew that the wedding thing was going to be a factor because it's like, why all of a sudden after you get married? But I didn't think it was going to be this big.
But it's weird because we had been talking about it before the wedding, and sort of like, you know, the idea was in the air, even though we haven't made a hard decision on.
It was weird because that's the message I sent to Jason. I was like, hey, I'm going to get married and on my honeymoon. But when I come back, we should shoot.
Right.
And he was like, okay.
And a lot of people seem to think that it being him or it being a black dude was the thing. But what people don't know is that when we were talking about it, there was a couple of different people that we were considering, and it's not like they were all black dudes.
No, there's only a few guys in the industry who are like big on social media, very well known by like just right when you look at them, you know that guy, you know, and I wanted my first scene to be like, you know, a big scene.
And it's worth mentioning that we did a TikTok in Vegas back in January where then, and this might have been like the first time we ever even joked about it on camera, but I said to him doing a little TikTok, I said, who's the hottest girl here? And then he like put his arm around you and walked away with you. And that, I believe, has like 9 million views on TikTok. And that, if we were trying to like minimize the amount of people who were suggesting that you do a scene with another guy, that was probably not the best idea because that made everybody want to talk about it, right?
Yeah. He was like the obvious choice. I was like, oh, I have to go with him. This is what the audience wants. 9 million views on this video.
Definitely. So, okay,
You don't
going into it, how did you feel?
Okay. So I didn't really know the shoot was going to happen until the day before the shoot.
That is a good
It all
point.
happened so fast because in my head, I was like, oh, this is going to be my debut scene. I'm going to need like 2 months out. I'm going to go hard in the gym.
I don't know about debut scene. I mean, I am a human being, right?
No, but like, sorry. But like, everyone's talking about it like it's my first scene. And obviously, it's not my first scene. I've been doing this for 7.
Y'all see how he just trying to laugh the pain off? That's all he can do. That's all he can do is just laugh it off. Literally. He can't do nothing other than laugh, go home, and shed tears. Like, come on, bro. Didn't know this.
7 years with you, but like my debut scene with another man.
Another man.
Okay.
There we go. A different man.
A different man.
A different but equal
Yes.
man, right? Everybody in the room is laughing just in case anybody wants to know
Like I'm
where
fully
the
red in the face
snickering
right
is
now.
coming from.
But anyways, in my head, every girl does this, right? You have a photo shoot, you're like, I'm preparing for my photo shoot, I'm gonna look good, this, that. I had all this shit in my head of like what I was gonna do to prepare.
But for me, I'm getting excited. It's Saturday, and I'm about to play poker tournaments on Sunday, so I'm excited for that. And then Saturday morning, we're going to get breakfast, and you're like, hey, Jason is in town. I might shoot that scene tomorrow. And I'm like, huh, okay.
Yeah,
Like,
it was awkward. My sister was there. She's like, I don't want to be here for this conversation.
okay. And so, yeah, I don't know. You continue.
I mean, and then I just walked away. I was like, I think I'm gonna shoot with Jason tomorrow, and you were like, okay. And I walked away, went to wash the dishes or something, and then I come back, and you're just like, no facial, no kissing. And I'm like, okay, that was like the extent of the conversation.
Right.
And then I left the next day to do it, and you barely said bye to me because you were playing poker.
I said bye. I mean, I'm playing 8 tables at the same
Yeah.
time. I mean, it's kind of hard, but
And then
I'm so glad that I was doing something that is like
yeah.
requiring of the most cognitive load possible. So it made it kind of hard to think about it while it was happening. And then by the time you got back home, I'm like basically like finishing up poker then. So I didn't really have a ton of room to think about it
Yeah.
while it was occurring, which was nice.
it was the best place for you to be, for sure.
Because that is kind of my happy place that I don't get to do very often. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And so
I was so nervous, like beyond nervous, and I'm still now I'm nervous that it's gonna come out because I'm like, I wonder if it showed in the scene. But I was there for a couple hours getting hair and makeup or whatever, and then I had to go and get Jason and bring him in, and we had to take photos, and we just started taking pictures, and I was like, stop, like leave, I have to take pictures by myself, I cannot take pictures with you right now. There was like so much guilt, even though I knew that you had said yes, you'd given me your blessing.
I'm feeling
The cameraman's
so
like, it's not
bad,
cheating,
bro.
he's just like
Oh
trying to
my
remind me.
gosh.
He's like being my, like, you know, I had no girls with me to like just cheer me on or anything. He was being my little
well, you said something
spokesbuddy.
about how your makeup artist or your hair person was like your
Therapist. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They were being my therapist.
So you're like talking it through it with them, like, oh, I feel terrible. I'm about to fucking cheat on Adam.
Yeah, I was super nervous.
Right.
I don't know. I just felt really uncomfortable. I mean, I told you that, like, when we were in France last month, we went to the club and these guys were trying to dance with me, and I literally left the dance floor and I sat on the couch by myself because I felt so uncomfortable.
Right.
I didn't know what to do, and it felt like it was cheating. Like, even if I just bumped into a guy dancing, and here I am, I have to have sex with somebody, and it's gonna be filmed and put online.
Right.
Stop you right there. You didn't have to do anything. You didn't even have to do this. You wanted to. You wanted to and willingly wanted to. Adam, I'm so disappointed. Hey,
yeah.
y'all, we gonna stop this at like 15 minutes. We not gonna watch the whole thing because I can't. We gonna do a little part 2. If y'all want to see part 2, y'all make sure y'all run this up, man.
It was a lot. It was really hard.
Hard.
Yeah.
What was hard?
The nerves. I don't know.
Oh, she's not in on the joke. It's like a penis pun. But okay, so you shoot the scene,
Bro.
and like, did you feel like you got out of the nervousness at a certain point, or like how did that transpire?
I don't know. I'm trying to think if I did get out of the nervousness at all. I kept like putting the scene off. I remember we were filming like intro teaser stuff, fully clothed, whatever, and then I just kept like, oh, I have to go do this. I'll be right back. Like, I just kept putting it off.
Yeah.
And then I went in the moment when I had to finally do it. I don't know. I just hope it looks good. I feel like I blacked out at some point.
Ironically, you blacked out.
Shut the fuck up.
Black.com. But it's not on there. A lot of people seem to think that it's on black.com. Yeah.
Jason is Blacked's like star, so that's
Right.
why he's like synonymous with Blacked. But no, it's on our OnlyFans.
A lot of people seem to think that you doing this was part of. Well, they think that you've cheated on me a lot over the years, probably, and that this was just kind of like more of that.
Cheated on me, you guys.
Okay, very early on. It's been a long time.
Okay, if I told you it was really early in the relationship, but yeah, I cheated on you a lot, you'd still be fucking pissed.
If you cheated on me in the first year of the relationship, I wouldn't be that mad. Because but I would
Yes,
still.
you would!
I would be mad because you put yourself out there as like a non-cheater so much.
What?
YouTube
Yeah.
is the new home of
I'm
NFL
gonna-
Sunday
God.
Tips. Watch all your favorite
Bro,
NFL
he's
teams out of market
so-
Sunday afternoon.
These dumb ads and
Whereas, like, yeah, I cheated in 2017 or whatever, but, you know, I felt like I wasn't really doing a whole lot to, like, hide it.
So
What?
I'm not gonna talk about the past. I'm gonna get mad all
And
over
I feel
again.
bad. I feel bad. It was wrong.
You guys don't understand. I went to shoot this scene, and Adam has been low-key calling me a cheater as
Oh,
a
but that's
joke,
a joke. Come on.
Or like, the other day I was like, "Can you help me with the laundry?" And he was like, "I'm having a really hard time. How dare you?" And I'm just like, "You're throwing this shit in my face, even though you're a part of it." I low-key feel like you're less mad because it's viral, and you're like into being viral.
I will say that having seen how viral it went, it now seems kind of insane that I ever would have like potentially stood in the way of you doing this, just because this is obviously such an amazing thing for your career as well as mine. Like, we're not gonna state.
listen, we're stopping right there. If y'all want to watch part 2, y'all can go watch part 2. I'm dead tired of hearing this and hearing him. He sounds so goofy, retarded, and stupid. So listen, y'all. Before we end this video, so the dude they talking about is Jason right here. This man literally replied and made a whole video and posted it. So this is what he had to say, yo.
Feel diminished as a man as a result of this. Like, the cuck narrative is very, very strong. I just want to get your thoughts on that, and if how people should think about that in the context of me being, you know, the silent third party in all this.
I don't know. Like, if you look at it in the business aspect, then basically it's just a job. You know, she's high up in her ranks, I'm high up in my ranks. Us two together, obviously, make the most amounts of money. So it's not so much being a cook. If you're comfortable with it, y'all communicated the time. Obviously, she said y'all did. So it's not really a cook situation. It's more of like two people coming and making an understanding.
Yeah.
You know, so if you're cool with it, then you know it is what it is. Me personally, I don't know if I have enough in me to allow it, but everyone's different. Everyone have different levels of, how to say, mental maturity.
Well, it would be kind of weird to feel diminished as a man.
Me personally, Adam, you're a pure biatch. No cap. Bro, you let this man come on your show, tell you that to your face. Me personally. I mean, everybody in this world is feeling me personally. Why would you let... Bro, we talking about... And listen, y'all. What makes it worse is that us as a world and people are entertaining it like it's funny, like it's cool. Bro, the man is literally hurting inside. No cap. The man probably gonna cry, bro. And it's just so sad to see, bro. It's so sad. Look how happy he look here, bro. He still don't even look happy for real. He look like he just knows something's coming. And they got a kid. Oh my, that's what makes it all worse. They got a whole kid together, bro. A daughter. What happens when a daughter grows up? We in this generation, man. She gonna be on a cell phone by she 10, 9, maybe even 8. It's sick, bro. Hey, well, listen, Adam. Your name is no longer Adam22. We just gonna call you 2. Actually, we can't even call you that because that's my name 2 times. So, you nothing no more, bro. It's just Lena and Jason now. Actually, that's Jason, bro. That's his girl. Adam, man. You messed up by trying to marry a Piotum. Why would you try to marry a Piotum star? Why? That was your first mistake. Number 2 was having a kid with her. That was even the dumbest mistake. Number 3. I don't even have a number 3. I'm just so disappointed. And it's sad. I felt bad for you, but then after hearing that, I don't even feel bad for you. You actually enjoy that. But you don't really enjoy it for real. It's okay though, bro. Listen, man. Hey, I don't indulge in none of this. I ain't gonna hold you. I hope everything works out between them two. And I hope that... I don't even know. This is the craziest thing of 2023 I've seen so far. This is crazy. I can't even hold you, man. But look, man. If you like the video, make sure you go ahead, leave a comment down below. Make sure you subscribe to the kid. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe as well. Leave a like. Turn on those post noties. I'm going to be trying to drop videos every day, giving y'all daily upload reaction videos. Hey, like I said, Discord link going to be at the bottom. If you're trying to watch me react to other videos, make sure y'all join the Discord. Send it in the chat. You feel me? I'm going to react to it. Hey, man. I hope y'all enjoy y'all day, y'all night, whatever y'all want to call it. Whatever time y'all seeing this, just enjoy it. Have a good life. Put God first. Hey, 2 times crew. We out here. Let's do it.